Stop and Shop is closing one of its stores in Torrington, but some are worried that closure could affect people who live nearby, especially seniors. NBC Connecticut's Melissa Cooney has more.
This Stop and Shop is next to 3 senior living facilities and the downtown area. Stop and Shop leaving this part of Torrington is concerning to some city leaders and residents alike.
I don't drive at all, so it's hard for me to even get over there. I can't even walk.
Douglas Drake lives in Torrington Towers, an apartment complex 900 feet away from the Stop and Shop. He says he can only go shopping if he finds a ride, saying the convenient location is helpful when doing so. With it closing, he says he's concerned.
I just was trying to figure out where am I going to get food.
The Towers is suffering the most, I think, because a lot of these people, they don't have cars or they can hardly walk to a store.
Ted Zielinski agrees, saying he's lucky he can drive, noting many of his neighbors cannot. In a statement to NBC Connecticut, Stop and Shop says in part they've reached out to the city to discuss the concerns and that the decision wasn't made lightly, citing the store's performance.
If shoppers want to reach that broad scale, they're going to have to do it in multiple locations downtown, and that just presents its own challenges.
William Wallach of Torrington's Economic Development Department says the city is working with Northwestern Connecticut Transit to see if they could service rides to the other Stop and Shop. NWCT Transit tells us they're also looking into front door service to the other location.
Reformulating how transportation is going to work in Torrington to get access to the larger scale grocery services that aren't necessarily right downtown.
The Stop and Shop employees are going to transfer to another location. But Wallach says making sure they have transportation to their new jobs is a concern too. It's a change the city and others will be adjusting to.
You've got 200 people, let's say, in this apartment building, and not including the people that live around here that are always dependent on that store.
As for what's next for the space in the plaza, the city says they'll be working with the developer to try to find something that benefits downtown. In Torrington, Melissa Cooney, NBC Connecticut News.